Okay, it was summer between middle school and summer school and high school, and I wanted to get a jump on my classes, so I decided to take a summer school class. This was a new school district. I had just moved to this city. I was totally brand new, and this was an opportunity for me to meet people, to hang out, maybe to have somebody that I can hang out during the summer. And so I was looking forward to taking this class. So I'm walking towards my class, and it's a beautiful afternoon in California, a very bright day. And I go to the door, and I notice the door is closed. I was expecting it to be open for students to be coming in. So, okay, well, maybe I'm early. I don't know. I don't know. I opened the door, and the class was ongoing. And there was a film. It's driver's ed. So this black and white film playing, and it's something like The Mechanized Death Never Stops. You know, one of those horrible films that make you scared to get behind the wheel. And so I see that there's 2 rows like here of seats, and there's a couple of seats that look like they're empty there. So I start walking to them, and boom, the door closes. Do me a favor, close your eyes for a couple seconds. That was the room. It was pitch dark. I couldn't see anything. And so here I am. I want to be the cool guy, I want to make a good impression on the other kids and on the teacher, and I'm feeling my way by touching the back of chairs to get to where I'm guessing there's some empty seats. And so, okay, this is it. And I start to sit down, and oops, I feel somebody pushing me from below. I was trying to sit on somebody's lap. So all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, what do I do now? So I kind of move back to the hallway, to the space, and they're talking about how, if you go 50 miles an hour, it takes 430 feet to stop. And I'm trying to walk backwards, realizing that now I'm blocking everybody who's behind me who are trying to see this film. I'm probably thinking, who is this dumb guy whose figure is being shown on the screen, So I decide, okay, the best thing for me now is to crouch down, and I crouch down, and I'm kind of smelling the breath of the people that are right next to me. I'm sure they're seeing me. My eyes are still not adjusted, so I cannot see anything. They probably see this guy. Who is this stupid asshole who's sitting here? And it keeps going on, if you drive, you got to be aware of your environment, otherwise you're going to have a collision. Every intersection is a chance for a collision. I realized that maybe they haven't seen me. It's been dark, and maybe they haven't seen my face, so I can still be safe from embarrassment after all if I get out of here. So I just crouch my way back to the back of the room, and then finally, boom, the lights go on. But it seemed like, to me, it was an eternity, but it must have been like 5 minutes. And people start getting out of their seats. They all take a good look at me and walk out the door. And the teacher comes over and says, so what class are you coming to? And I said, well, the 1:30 driver's ed. He said, that was the 12:30 driver's ed. You were early. You came to the tail end of the class. So, oops, okay. Fast forward 13 years later, I'm at MIT Libraries, where I'm a student. I remember, check your surroundings before you make your move. The librarian is there, and she's really cute. And so I want to start a conversation, and I realized that, she's sitting, and she looked like she's expecting. So I said, when is the baby due? Oh. Yes, you guessed it. I'm not pregnant. Ooh, I feel the blood just go up. I'm totally red and flushed. I don't know what to do. So I just walk out of there. Fast forward another few years, I'm running with a friend on a trail, and my friend and I see these 2 women that come from the side, and they kind of pass us and start gaining some distance on us. And I tell them, how about we start picking up the speed? A careful driver is always aware of their environment. So I start going, and I realize we're not gaining on them, they're gaining on us. I finally say, we're going to have to step it up if we're going to catch up to them. So we start going faster and faster. Finally, I have to leave my friend behind. He said, it's not worth it. Go ahead. So I keep running. I finally catch up to her, and I looked at her. She's got the big tummy. But I dare not say anything. I learned my lesson from years ago, and I'm barely keeping up with her. And I said, my God, you're a fast runner, right? I mean, I've been trying to catch up with you for the last 5 minutes. And she said, well, I'm 6 months pregnant as well. And she said, I'm really fast when I'm not pregnant. After my baby comes, I'm gonna leave you in the dust or something to that effect. So my lessons from all of this is the careful driver never assumes anything.